What's going on, everyone? Juice Bags here, and welcome back to the channel. We have a super fun one today. This is, without a doubt, one of my favorite turtle builds in the entire game. We are here on Chaos 10 Molten Citadel, and we are going to put our freshly built Spinny Boys that we did yesterday to use with one of the coolest defenses in the entire franchise. Oh yeah, let's get it done. We're going to start off with our couple of Spinny Boys there. This one here, we're going to put a little bit further out, like maybe right about there. Now, notice that when I place these things, I do pay attention to the box. So the little green box at the bottom, of course, we want to absolutely maximize the coverage. So, or we want to maximize the collision, I should say. So we are going to put them that way. Now, next up, we are going to move on over and we're going to get one Skyguard tower down. This Skyguard is completely unnecessary, but I didn't have a, I had 50 DU left over and had no idea what to do with it. So Skyguard it is. With that in mind, of course, we are going to be using destructive pylons. So let's get a destructive pylon down in the form of a Frost Strike Zara. And then we'll get down our lovely Boostar. So now we are ready for the meat and taters of the build, and we are going to be using the iconic lightning tower from Dungeon Defenders 1, and it is in Dungeon Defenders 2 in the form of the Tesla Coil. Tesla Coil, I'm going with ramping voltage, defense rate, and controller. Any anti-mod will do. You can throw anti-melee on here. I'm putting controller on here because when I use these, I do like to add in a drench for the electrocute combo, and then, of course, then the enemies are CC'd. And that gives me that additional damage. Going with Destruction, Mass Destruction, and Vicious Strikes. Now, if you're like me and you're using any sort of like range pylons, you're going to be over the range cap whether you use Vicious Strikes or Deadly Strikes, so it doesn't matter which one you use. If you're not using any sort of range boosters, then Vicious Strikes is going to give you more value. So let's go ahead and get our LTs set up, and we are doing those up on the rail. Well, why on earth on the rail? And that's because line of sight. LTs still need to see what they are shooting at. So by putting them up on the rail here, we are giving them line of sight basically over the entirety of the map, which is just quite nice. We're going to go 4 on each side, something like that. And then we're going to do a little weirdness with our buff beam. So we're going to take our buff beam on the rail as well. We're going to bring that all the way over and across, and then we're going to bring it over and hit the Skyguard too. That way we get a little Skyguard buffage. Now, of course, no build is complete without some reflect beams. Oh yeah, we need reflect beams in our life always. So we're going to give those Spinning Boys the reflect beams that they deserve. And then that should give me just enough left to get my electrocute combo going. So let's go ahead and just be very gratuitous with the water auras. No sharing or putting it at the wall. Let's just spam it out there. So my water auras do have anti-heal on them. I know the most popular way to use anti-heal is on reflect beams. I like to use my water aura for full utility. So I've got destructive pylon, range pylon, but then additionally, I've got a range servo and anti-heal. So I get massive blanket coverage with the anti-heal. Although we don't really need it in this situation, we do want the drench. That way we can get that electrocute combo and rock that controller. Now we do have, what, 400 left. So let's just spam in a few upgrades here. Who got left out of the party? There we go. And, of course, our Spinny Boys are going to be more effective if we kind of prime the pump for them. So let's go ahead and get them spinning, and they should stay spinning for the rest of the match. But usually I do a very chill version of this build and just kick it here. And for more reasons than anything else, I want to see the zappy lightning storm flashing around the map. There's nothing cooler. Absolutely love it. Tesla coils are for the win. I absolutely love the LT in DD1 too. I know a lot of people are sick of LTs in DD1. I personally really enjoy them. Not only are they crazy powerful, but it just looks cooler than hell. We get you know, a pretty fun, you know, obviously they're not quite DD1 status. The Tesla coils aren't, as they are a little over the top in DD1. In DD2, they fit right in, though. It's a well-balanced tower. It does a great job. It looks super cool. And you can use it just about anywhere. Now, remember, you also have that shard that will speed up the enemies. So if you're doing, if you're on a hard grind and you're really trying to get the most amount of maps done per hour, well, you can use that shard to make the enemies move faster. You know, you're going to get more runs per hour as the enemies are moving quicker. And it is one of the perfect grinder shards, no doubt about it. Let's see, we're down to 77 now, getting it done. The bounces are quite nice. They do go all over the place. Our Skyguard kicking in to help out with those flyers. Completely unnecessary. I didn't... If you put another Tesla tower there, it doesn't have very good line of sight. So I didn't bother going with another Tesla. Or that would have been an obvious choice there. Just throw another Tesla right there where that Skyguard is sitting. So, super juicy stuff. I absolutely love this one. A great defense. One of my favorite defenses in the game. I wish we could use it in more places. However, wherever we can use it, I do very much enjoy using it. That is for sure. Let's slap one upgrade on our training dummies just to guarantee we have no issues there with their health. And then we can just spam it around and let it fly here. So... screaming away with these Tesla coils. And here we go into wave number 5. You know, another little added bonus about using Tesla coils on this map particularly is the Tesla coils are bouncing over to those mobs that get stuck. So this map has a stuck mob issue. Not when you're using Tesla coils. It seems like it gets them all. Now, you know, that was just an observation. So it may not get him every time. I may have just gotten lucky. But it seems like, yeah, these guys are doing pretty darn good. So we'll just spam it around for the rest of our mana and let it fly here for wave number 5. Just an absolute awesome defense. There's nothing thematically cooler in most tower defense games than whatever shocking or Tesla-type tower you have down. Just completely awesome. Absolutely love them. So I need to get more Tesla coils in my diet. There's no doubt about it, as I just don't use these guys enough. But they are just incredibly cool. That's for sure. I think they did a good job, too, with the little zappy build animation on this one. So good stuff all the way around with the Tesla coil. No doubt there. Let's let the Tesla coils get some work in. We got another Siege Roller and a Drakenlord. This, of course, is not a Drakenlord or Siege Roller friendly build, so we will want to get out there and kill those guys. The Drakenlord, I'll just go ahead and pop him off from right here. And how are we doing on the Roller? The Roller's butt. His buttocks has been put out in the open. So let's get up in there. Oh, yeah. Do I think it's worth, if you don't currently have the Adept, is it worth unlocking the Adept just for the Tesla coils? Nah, probably not. But, as a player of Dungeon Defenders 2, you know that in time, the game is like the crack cocaine, you know? You're going to be playing it for a long, long, long time. And in addition to that, just over that amount of time, you're going to naturally just unlock all the heroes. So you will have, you know, you'll have all the heroes unlocked eventually. I don't think I would go out of my way to get the Adept. However, once you do get her, she is very effective, very fun to play. I also know a lot of people are just swearing by hero damage DPS builds on her right now, too. With those 6.7 shot staffs. So you can get some beast mode damage out of the girl as well. But yeah, Tesla coils are a big bonus on why you would want to use this hero. So yeah, we got no stuck mobs. I don't think I ever do this map with no stuck mobs. In fact, I don't think any other defense other than like Earth Shatter Towers or something that's going to hit through the walls would deal with those mobs that like to get stuck right here. But the Tesla Coil is getting them. So it is indeed getting them. Let's say farewell to the Plaguing Hawk. And we will call that one GG here as good stuff. So get some Tesla Coils out there, y'all. They are super fun to use. They're plenty powerful enough to get the job done. Even using like the cheapo walls with the training dummies, super effective combo, no doubt. But that will do it for now. Thanks an absolute ton for watching, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.